I'm gonna be completely honest with you guys. I was getting a lot of DMs about this book, and I ain't even gonna lie to you. When I was getting them, I was really ignoring it because I already knew that the book was capped. Seriously. Now, there's gonna be a lot of people like, well, you love Queen, you love Clarence, and of course you're gonna say that. Boo! It's capped.
I belong to you.
What it do, family? It's your girl Tamika, and I am back with another video. Shout out to my family S&T squad, man. I love y'all the long way. Thank y'all so much for coming back and tuning in. Just thank you for all of the support in general. I also want to say thank you to all the people who just subscribed. Like, seriously, showing us so much love. I appreciate you guys for giving us a chance. No cap. If it's your first time here and you're new to the channel, man, I need you to smash the subscribe button. We're on the road to 50K, man, and we need all y'all help. I ain't even gonna lie. You know what I'm saying? Look, man, yesterday, Clarence NYC did a reaction video. I'm pretty sure that everybody knows by now that there is a fictitious book going around called Queen of Lies. So without further ado, we about to get into this video. Let's go. I'm gonna be completely honest with you guys. I was getting a lot of DMs about this book, and I ain't even gonna lie to you. When I was getting them, I was really ignoring it because I already knew that the book was capped. Seriously. Now, there's going to be a lot of people like, well, you love Queen, you love Clarence, and of course you're going to say that. Boo! It's capped. You know what I'm saying? Like, for real. A lot of people is insinuating that Clarence's ex, Leslie, allegedly wrote the book. Now, look, y'all. Martin gave y'all some free game. Because there was a lot of y'all who was around here loose lipping like I don't know what. And you have to use the word allegedly. Especially when you know you're going to come to the internet with cap. You know what I mean? I pride myself on doing research before I open my mouth about a lot of shit. You know what I'm saying? Seriously. And the semi-research that I did on the book, it was no need to even react to it. I mean, honestly, when I first seen the book, it says the book is fiction. Case closed. You know what I'm saying? What the fuck is this book gonna tell me that these T pages ain't already... Anybody could have wrote this book. I could have did a stellar job with this book. You know what I'm saying? When I was listening to some of the terminology that was being used in this book, you know what I'm saying? Some of the things that was said in the book, it just sounds dumb as hell. You know what I mean? Like, honestly, it just don't even sound realistic. And for people to honestly, you know what I mean, take pride in, like, regurgitating this shit, it's hilarious to me. But it also shows me, like, how dangerous the internet really is. You know what I mean? A person could just write some fictitious shit like this and sell it to the masses, and niggas gonna buy it. Especially if they have an extreme hate for a person or persons in the first place. You know what I mean? I'm not gonna react to this young lady's video because honestly, it's really quite sad. You know what I mean? When I did do some perusing and stuff, like, I really see what the narrative is. And it's bigger than what a lot of people think. You know what I mean? Clarence actually did a video reacting to one of the young ladies who talked about the book in his video. And I can only imagine how he feels because, like, you got to be kind of flabbergasted to even have a book written on you and a person never did any type of fact check. Any type of fact check whatsoever. The funniest part to me in the book, from the snippet that I seen from Clarence's channel, was the fact that Mod the God and him was supposed to have this escort ring. Now, anybody who's been following the spicy game, you know what I'm saying, knows that when Mod the God first came on the platform, he was filming with his phone. For these people to be in such a luxurious escort service, you know what I'm saying, Mod had a job at the time. You know what I mean? Like, if you was there, you would have known. He had a job. I think Clarence and Queen bought him his first camera. So for somebody who was making lucrative money off older women, and it was Mod, it just, to me, the timeline don't add up. So that was another red flag for me. You know what I'm saying? Honestly. The fact of the matter that the text messages You know what I mean? That was really, I mean, the DMs, that was another red flag for me. Because, like, if you have been following the royal family, you would have seen the original DMs on what they said to each other. So that was another cap. You know what I'm saying? Which made me say, oh yeah, this shit, no. You know what I'm saying? Like, honestly, it made absolutely no sense. You know what I mean? And you can just honestly tell the hatred that they have for Queen. And that's where the narrative is really coming from. You know, whoever wrote this book do not like Queen and Clarence, and you can really tell. Now, the young lady who Clarence did the reaction to, she spoke with a lot of hate in her voice towards her, you know, and she really put Chris Sales on the pedestal. Now, again, people's going to be in my comments. Of course, you're not going to like what she said about Chris. You don't like Chris. Boo! Cap. You know what I'm saying? When Queen and Chris was together, shawty, it was a relationship that they had to both go through to see what they don't want in a relationship. It's growing pains. Don't nobody give a flying fuck about Chris cheating on Queen. It's over with. It's done. It's been 3 years. Who cares? You know what I'm saying? I mean, they both got kids by other folks. Like, seriously. And I feel like the person who wrote this book, you know what I mean, has a strong liking to Chris Sales. You know what I'm saying? Which is cool. Or whatever. The book is fiction. You know what I'm saying? Let's make that clear. Or whatever. So, to me, this whole situation is cap. What I will say is this. If you are a supporter of Queen and you're a supporter of Clarence, okay? The first thing that you guys got to stop doing is giving people like this energy. Straight up. You know what I'm saying? Because regardless if you're going on this young lady's channel to thumb her down or to leave a hate comment, what you're doing is you're still helping her algorithm. So now her video gets recommended to everybody. Now, granted, it's going to be thousands of people the video get recommended to, and a lot of people are not going to buy into it. But then there are going to be others. And when I say others, people who also hate Queen is going to click on that. And then what happens is eventually these people starts to get a bag. Okay? You know what I'm saying? If you really want to help the people who you support, stop helping the people who slander them get a bag. And then they start to get more equipment when they tell their lies. You know what I'm saying? Or they start to look better in the camera because y'all helping to aid that shit. You know what I mean? I don't pay attention to channels that is not going to be open-minded about things on a broader spectrum. You know what I'm saying? Seriously, I say my things and I say my 1-2s about Chris Sales, but I'm speaking to the things that he's created and the faults that he's made. Period. Nothing more, nothing less. You know what I mean? I want to see this man elevate, but he got some work to do. And anybody who do not see that, I don't have to argue with. You know what I mean? For real, because it's beyond me by this point. The book is a crock of shit, okay? Clarence's ex-girlfriend has already said that she did not write the book, okay? Them switching the characters around. What's his name? What they call him? Clay? You know what I'm saying? Come on, man. This is childish. I really think that people really need to grow up. You know what I'm saying? There's other things to talk about than this. I was sent a clip. Somebody sent me a clip from one of the from this same young lady video, and the only thing that I really didn't like was how she diagnosed a son. You know what I mean? She speculated a lot that this little baby might have had a learning disability or whatever, things like that. And I mean, we can all have our opinions, but when you're somebody that took a Hippocratic oath, it says to me that probably wasn't the best thing to do. You know what I mean? I mean, by all means, he's a child. You know, I really think this whole situation is cap. And sometimes people thrive on making decisions temporarily. You know what I mean? And some things they do for clout, some things they do to advance. But it's certain things that I feel like people should have a moral standard about, okay? This book, whoever wrote this book, whoever spreading this book, shame on y'all. Shame on y'all, man. It ain't nothing true at all in that book. Now, it might be certain things that they probably found on the internet. Anybody could write that. You know what I mean? And apparently there's 2, 3, 4 more parts It's a text message book. It's a lot of books that's gonna be in this sequence of work. You know what I mean? Whoever's doing this is making a pretty penny off of it. You know what I'm saying? The first book was $7.99. Second book was $11.99. You know what I'm saying? It's crazy to me. You know, but people are gonna have their own brains. It's sad because sometimes people are equipped with brains that do not have common sense. And anybody who read an excerpt or heard an excerpt of this book, because I refuse to give them my money. You know what I mean? I'm not giving them my money for this shit. You know what I'm saying? I love to read too. And I will be pissed off about this book. You know what I mean? But anybody who feel like this book is real is crazy as hell. But it's really sad because you can have a hate for somebody, dog, but you don't gotta buy into bullshit. You can not like Queen, but you don't gotta spread bullshit. I mean, we all know what's bullshit. We smelt it before. You know what I mean? And this is what this is. It smells just like it. You know what I mean? So that's my reaction to this book, you guys. I can't give you nothing more, nothing less. Because to me, it was just dumb as fuck. It had no type of... First of all, I'm not reading no book that I can't go to the end of that motherfucker and see who the author is. I ain't reading no book about no ghosts. I ain't doing that. I mean... Yeah, that's my take on it. I want to know how y'all feel, though. I feel like the situation was dumb. I feel like Clarence shouldn't give her any more airtime. You know what I'm saying? At all. Or whatever. She's going to make a pretty penny off this. You know what I'm saying? Like, seriously. And I just really feel like at this point, if you are going to do something, do it the other way. You know, DDG Fredo way. You know what I mean? Had the shit removed, period. Don't have to even talk about it. You know what I'm saying? That's just my personal opinion. I want to know how y'all feel, though. Drop it down in the comments. Drop it down in the comments. Let's chop it up. Look, man, we can agree to disagree without disrespect, because I have not reached that level of maturity yet. And I can't say that I won't cuss your ass out. And that's on everything that I love. But I'm trying, though. You know what I'm saying? For real, for real. S&T, I love y'all. I appreciate you guys for coming back and tuning in. And until next video, I'm going to catch y'all, dog.